Love me, love me, love me, love me. I'm so cute. So I-DLE came out with a performance video for their song Allergy, and they were wearing these funky, fun hats, so I had to make them. And dare I say, these turned out so freaking good. Like, it's like I just reached into the video and I'm so proud. Don't expect this level from me for my other videos, please. So as always, I started with the simplest first, which was this guy here. This little mushroom hat. It's so cozy. The only thing that's different about it than Miyeon's is that when the video looks like chunkier. Technically, I could have filled this with some stuffing. It'd be pretty hot though, but it'd be cute. Oh my gosh. So basically to make this hat, I made two hats. I made the first in white, 12 double crochet in a magic ring, all the way to the 3 double crochet increase round. And then it's 11 rows of the double crochet around. For the red, I did the exact same thing, but with just 2 less rows because you want the little bit of the white poking out at the bottom. And then for the spots, I just did all different sizes of circles. Super easy. I ended up doing a lot and sewing them on and then having to make more and then sewing them on and then having to make more and then sewing them on. Some were 12 double crochet in a magic ring, some were 12 double crochet in a magic ring and then doing an increase around. Some were 12 half double crochet in a magic ring, some were 8 single crochet in a magic ring. And then I just sewed both hats together. Next, I made this bird hat, and you may have seen it before. I've seen BTS wear this as well, but I did them in the colors that Soyeon wore. So perfect. Like, I wish I had the nails. I think this is my favorite, but they're all so freaking cute that I can't decide. In yellow, I did 11 half double crochet in a magic ring. I did this to the 4 single crochet increase row, which was about 5 inches. And then I single crocheted all the way around 11 times, just so it was touching the top of my ear. And then I marked where I wanted my ear triangle things to go. So I joined on, did 18 stitches, then every other row I decreased on either side until I got to point. And then I half double crocheted, chained 1, skipped a stitch and half double crocheted to make a hole to put in the like braided piece thing. It's beautiful. And now I'm gonna just go around all of it, half double crochet in white. I think for the braids, I'm gonna use 4 strands of each for each of the like braid parts. So I just cut a bunch of these longer than I think I'm gonna need. These are folded over. And then just gonna unfold them all like so. Take this middle piece like so. Stick it in through this hole like so. We're gonna do it so this way, I think. Through this way would make more sense. So the knot's at the back, and then so we have this, and then we just pull that all through, and ta-da! It's like this little tassel thing. If you do it that way, the knot is in fact at the front. So I meant to do the opposite, but it's whatever. Then I'm just gonna take these pieces and braid them. Stay. This is harder than I thought. Okay, now it's about 10 inches in length. I didn't really figure out how long I wanted it to be or how long hers is. Oh, that's real long. Okay, I'll leave it at that. I just don't know how to tie it. Just do like a regular old knot. Like that. Looks good to me. Nice, look at me. I thought this was gonna be hard. We're just gonna snip it off so there's a little bit of fringe. Also, I was gonna try to do it like hers is, but I have no idea how they got white and yellow to go like that. And now the same thing for the other side. I'm so annoyed because I know for a fact I have that purple color, the exact color, because I used it for this, and I used it for this, and this. So where the freak is it? I don't think I finished it, but maybe I did. And look what I did looking for it. Relief. Now we're gonna make a triangle. It's gonna go like this. And it's gonna look great. It looks like they are way too big. I'm gonna redo them in single crochet. After a bajillion more tries, I have perfected the triangle. It's single crochet, 17 chain, decrease on either end every other row. Because this is what it looked like when I decreased every row. It looks a little wonky, a little short. Now let's just pray to the yarn gods that they'll all fit on you. You know what? I bet they won't. I bet they won't. I don't know why I'm making this more difficult than it should be. Like, this is 5 inches, so I can just measure this and be like 5 inches, 10 inches, 15 inches. See, that's still too big. Hello? What the freak do I do? Can I just like sew it on smaller than it is? I should make the chain smaller because it isn't a perfect triangle. It looked perfect, but it's not perfect. I'll chain 2 less again, and then whatever happens, happens. I'm sticking with it because I'm not redoing this again. I've been doing this for like over an hour now, just doing and redoing these stupid triangles. They were my favorite shape at the beginning of this, but now I don't know. Okay, now we have perfected it. It looks like a tortilla chip, and that is what we are going for. It is 4 something by 4 something. And hopefully it's the right size, because we're gonna do the other 2 like this, and no matter what the freak happens, it's going on the hat. Anyway, chain 15. Decrease every other row on either side, but the decreasing starts on the 3rd row. And then I also decreased 2 rows in a row on the very end. That's confusing, I'm sorry, but that's what I did. My tortillas are done. Time for the eyes. It's all coming together, look at that. The blue is 6 single crochet in a magic ring. Next row, increase around. Next row, single crochet, increase around. Then the black is just 2 of those rows, so 6 single crochet in a magic ring, then increase in each stitch around. Last step. Ow. For the nose, I did the same as this, just 6 single crochet in a magic ring, but this time I had to go to round. 2 single crochet, 1 increase, etc. round. Even though this made the exact same size, just because this yarn is thinner than this yarn, even though they're both craft yarn and they're both weight for. Anyway, now I'm going to single crochet for an unknown amount of rows. I lied, I think this is gonna be very much too big, so I'm gonna go back to the single crochet increase row. Now we will start single crocheting all the way around. I single crocheted around in each stitch 8 times. I just counted it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 or 10 times until it was like this length, and then I did a decreasing row, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease around, and then I did another single crochet all the way around for the last thing. And I put this all together and I think it's safe to say that it will indeed look ridiculous, but that is the point. I think I might shorten this a little bit because it goes really long. I'm just gonna take out 2 maybe of the non-decreasing rows. We'll see how that looks. That looks so much better. It is perfect now. I'm gonna sew. Oh no. Sorry. I'm gonna sew it all together now. Of course, I need to stuff this. Oh, I'm excited. This is gonna look so good. Oh my gosh, you're dying. I think the easiest order will be to sew the purple one on, so I know where the center is. Then I'm going to sew the black to the blue. Then I'm gonna sew the blue to the white, and then sew this to the hat, and then same thing over here. I'm gonna stuff the nose and stick her on there. putting the eye on, this should be in a straight line, and this bottom piece should run almost parallel to the bottom, it looks like. I sewed it on, but it's way too off to the side. And this is also up very high. I'm gonna have to redo everything. Bring this over here. I picked now to really try to freaking get better at my weaving in skills. Why now? Why now? I don't really know what to do with this because it's already in like off center. I think I'm just gonna take it off and like stretch it out a bit because you see how it's like kind of piled up a little bit. I'll stretch it and we'll see. It looks so good too. I was proud of this. It's giving Avatar vibes. Next is Minnie's hat. This one, I don't know. Like, I love it. I love it. But when I first seen it, I thought it was 2 black hearts. Turns out they're cutouts. But I literally just started knitting. Like, I've done 1 knit project so far. So there's no way, like, I would have no idea. I've thought of so many different ways that I could do the hearts, but I thought I'd save myself the stress. So this is a knit hat, and then I just crocheted 2 black hearts because that's what I originally thought because it was her hair. Her hair was black underneath the hat. And it's really sad because I think the whole point of the hat is so that you can pull it down and have like these little eye holes in your hat, these little heart eye holes. But this is super cute too. I love the black. It looks kind of emo. The sequins are super cool. I should have put them closer to the heart because when it stretches out, it's fine. This was my first time. And can we just like, this looks like it's store-bought. Other than the wonkiness, like, wow. Never again will I use these tiny needles though. It really freaking hurt. So this one I am knitting. I'm using 4.5 sized hook. No, not hook. Needles because they fell out of my closet. They picked me. I also bought sequins for this. They're not big enough, but it's upsetting, but it's whatever. We will work with it. Also, I'm not really sure what I'm doing for the colors. It looks like the yarn would be a lot thinner than the yarn that I have. I'm just using weight for because that's all I have. But if you look closely, it's this pink color, red. Then it looks like there's 2 shades of green. There's like a darker one around the rim. I don't know. So I'm really confused about what colors to use. I think I will try my best. I don't know. I don't know. Do I even remember how to knit? No. And I don't know, I've never done a rib knit before, so I'm gonna have to learn that. I don't know if I remember how to cast on. Let's see. Is this right? Nope. I remember. Yeah. This is gonna be very much trial and error because I have no idea. I have no idea.
The 1x1 rib is really stretchy. Look at it go. Woo! So that's what makes—
All right, look where we are. I made a swatch. What do you call it? A gauge? I made a swatch 2 gauge, like a real knitter. Look at me. I was also testing out the pattern because obviously the needles and the yarn is bigger than what I would like. So I tried out with 2 different colors of green, and this green just ends up looking gray next to the other stuff. So that looks gross anyway. I don't have a darker green, so I'm not gonna use that. The stripes on her hat are a lot thinner anyway. So I think I'll just do a bunch of pink, 1 row red, 2 rows green, 1 row red. Now it's time to do math. I need to measure my head. I think it's 22. It's exactly 22. And this little swatch is 20 stitches. This took me multiple hours. It's been at least 2 hours of me making this little tiny because it's so many stitches. This hat is gonna take years. So I need 22 and this is 3 inches. How do I do this math? 22 is not divisible by 3. So 3 inches. Let's divide 20 by 3. Why would we do that? 3 divided by 20. So each stitch is 0.15 inches. And we need to get that number. So how many 0.15s do we need to get to 22 inches, right? How many 0.15s are in 22? 146. And then the first couple rows of the rib stitch is really confusing. This was a brain workout. Like, I'm only starting to get used to the rib stitch. This is my first time and I'm dead. This is, wow, I'm upset. 146. Well, I guess I better get started. We have fun here. This feels like such a waste to get rid of all of this, right? Like, this is hours worth of work. But what would be the point in keeping it? There's no— why are there 2 loop? That looks so trippy. I like that. We'll like that. I need to learn a new method for casting on, but like, I'm too lazy. This is what 146 stitches look like. And I feel like crying, but it's gonna be okay. Also, I'm knitting this flat because I don't know how to knit in the round yet. And I'm too lazy to learn, so here we go. It's day 2 of this hat. I timed myself and it turns out 1 row takes like 15 minutes-ish, which means it's an hour to do 4 rows, which means this is like an hour and a half or more worth of work. I'll see you in 5 years. Okay, so this is where I'm at, kind of. I'm gonna start decreasing soon, but first I want to show you how fast I've gotten. So I'm gonna stitch this entire row real quick. Just kidding, but I'm down to like 12-ish minutes. It's no big deal.
The next stage. And then pass these 2 stitches over the purled one. So
I decreased every row for these past few rows here and it's too much. It's going in too much. My head is not that tiny, so I'm gonna start doing every other row, decreasing, and see what that does. I'm not taking this out because I'm lazy. Also, can we just all agree how ugly these decreases look? I have no idea what I'm doing. So I did a bunch of rows like normal, then I started decreasing every row and that was like, whoa. And then I started decreasing every other row almost and that was like, ooh, this doesn't look like a hat. And then I looked up patterns for hats and they didn't even start decreasing until the last few rows. Maybe I should have looked at patterns of hats before starting to knit a hat. Anyway, it's gonna be a hat no matter what. I still have a little bit to go. I think I'm gonna just go until 1 more stripe and then start decreasing like crazy when I turn back to pink. And then, oh my goodness, I need to sleep. It is only my watch time. Okay, it's 9 o'clock, you know, it's close to bedtime, so. This ends today because I went out and bought all the yarn that I was missing for my next couple of videos that I want to do. And I'm so excited for them, but I'm not letting myself start them until this is freaking done. It looks like it's not even half done. What the freak? I thought I was almost finished. What? Okay, yeah. I can finish this today. I can do it. I did not know this would take so long. I mean, am I saying that I regret making it? Yes! 100%. I should have done it like freaking chonky or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. It's fine. It's gonna turn out great and I'm gonna love it and okay, I'm at the point where I want to stop. Oh, this is fun on its own. Look at all the tassels. Oh. Still don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to finish this, but I'm guessing the only thing I can think of is running a string through all of these loops. No. Cast off and then weave in through a string and pull it all so it's all together. But this is pretty chonky still. So I think I'm gonna do 2 more rows. One's gonna be decreasing every other couple stitches and then the last one's gonna be decreasing every stitch and then hopefully that works. Look where we are. Oh yeah, this is it. Alright, this is what I got. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna cast off now anyway. Don't got time. So I didn't finish yesterday. This is going to be the first thing I do today. I haven't even taken a single step out of bed. That's a lie. I went to get water. Also, upon waking this morning, I realized this does not make sense. The fact that I did it like this on either side would make sense if I had two panels I was gonna sew together. I should have either done that or learned how to knit in the round, but I was lazy. Because now it's gonna be sloped on one side and straight almost on the other side, which doesn't make sense. But are we redoing it? Obviously not. You're probably like, duh, I realized this so long ago. I don't know why I didn't think of this. I'm just gonna sew it all together. I'm gonna sew it along here, and I'm also gonna, instead of pulling this together, so I don't want it like bunched up like that. Don't think it's that kind of hat. I'm just gonna keep this straight. Is working on this before I'm even properly awake a good idea? Who knows? This is like an actual hat, like manufactured, if there weren't so many mistakes. Look at that. Tis in fact a hat, and tis in fact it looks stupid. But as long as it looks good on, which I'm hoping it does. I definitely feel like I used the messier side for the right side because I didn't really look. And this looks like a butt. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, try on time. This is such a weird shape. We live and we learn. C'est la vie. Also, the hat that Minnie's wearing is very loose on her. This is actually really soft, and it's just the cheap stuff that's so nice. We love it. All right, heart, black, 3.73 millimeter hook. In a magic ring, you chain 3 triple crochets, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 1 triple crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, 3 triple crochet, chain 3, slip stitch to the ring. And we're probably just gonna do one more row. This row was chain 3, single crochet, half double crochet in the first stitch, 3 half double crochet in the next, 2 half double crochet in the next, single crochet in the next 4, chain 1, double crochet in the little pointy point, chain 1, single crochet in next 4, 2 half double crochet in next, 3 half double crochet in next, half double and single crochet in the last one, and then chain 3 and slip stitch to the center of the heart. Then slip stitch into the middle again. And then for me, I'm done. This is a good size. This is a perfect size. Oh my gosh. Oh. So just one more of these. Beautiful, gorgeous. Now I'm just taking some bobby pins and sticking them on where my eyes are. Keeping my eyes closed during this process for obvious reasons. All right, and then we'll have a look-see at the picture to see how far up from the bottom it is. I might adjust. The one Minnie's wearing is above the first line of green, so we're just gonna move it up a bit. Moving it on the y-axis, same axis. Math. Now I'll just stitch these on. Here we are, so cute! And since this does need to stretch, I tried to keep the stitches a bit more sparse, so that it would allow for that. It's pretty good. And now the final step that we have all been waiting for. That I have been waiting for. I lost my sequins. Darn it. I got these off of Amazon, so I had no idea how tiny they were. So that's disappointing. These ones are okay, but all the colored ones are teeny tiny, and I need the pinks and the reds. I don't know if they'll show up as well, but we'll see. And I went to Michael's yesterday. I know I wasn't supposed to spend any money, but I have new yarn sitting there waiting for me to start my next projects. And I got this gem tack specifically for gluing rhinestones and stuff onto stuff. I was originally going to use a glue gun, but we all knew that that wasn't gonna be great. First, I suppose I should read the instructions for this. Always cover work area. No thank you. Pre-wash fabrics to remove sizing. That would be smart. I'm not doing that. Remove cap, puncture tip. How do I puncture it? Excuse me, you gave me nothing. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? It's, the thing is stuck, whatever. Oh, well, it worked. Should probably wipe that off. I wiped it on my pen. Yes, I do know I sewed this on a little wonky. It's fine. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, this is gonna take longer than I thought. I think I'll just use this piece of plastic. Stick my stuff on so I can glue. Ay! Darn it, what was that? Why is everything so stupid? Yeah, we got this. So I'm just gonna use this little tiny amount of glue and then gently place it. Are you freaking kidding me? How am I supposed to do this? Oh, it's gonna be like right close. Oh my freaking goodness. I'm more sticky. This isn't gonna work. I'm gonna cry. Maybe what I should do is stick the glue there and then stick on the sequin. Sounds like an idea. That's a lot of glue. Said it'll glue dry. Alright, I found a method that makes me want to scream a little less. So I squeeze some glue on here. I take whatever piece I want from here, then I dip it in the glue, cover the back of it, and then stick it on and hope for the best. I'm scared that this will all dry and then when I put it on, like this will stretch and everything will just pop off. It's so shiny, my camera can't even focus. It's looking all right. I can't use too many of these. Well, I could, but like, it's annoying. They're too small, but it's kind of showing. Okay, so it's been a couple days since I glued these guys on. I was just too lazy to film, or I forgot, or I don't even know. At first, I thought these weren't gonna stick at all because they weren't sticking at all, but they feel like they're on pretty good. I haven't tried it on yet though, so I haven't stretched it, so I'm kind of scared. Oh, ooh, I felt something. Let's try it on. Oh, also, the shape is so funny, but I think it suits the hat. It suits the goofiness of the hat, so I'm pleased with it as well. It just gives like that kind of vibe. Oh, I love it so much. I do really wish it had the cutouts so I could be like, it's so cute like this. I kind of wish it wasn't so stuck up in the back, but we can just do that. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Oh, I need to sleep. Oh my god, okay, seeing them all together like this just makes me so happy. Wow, I did this. I did this. You can feel like this too if you follow these tutorials. I'll be back next week with TXT's concert sweaters. I'm super excited. I'm already almost done Yeonjun's. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.